Good afternoon, students. It's Ron. As promised, we are going to enter your G-code assignment line by line and see how it works out. To begin, we're going to go to CNC. We're going to go to Edit. And we're going to enter line by line. Line number 1, G20. Line 2, M106, H Plasma 1, Power Max 85. Line number 3, hashtag fabhead mode equals cut. All right, line number 4, it's going to be our point of origin, G00, X0, Y0. Okay, line number 5, that's going to be the start of a project, G603. Line number 6, tell the torch to turn on, M50, torch on. Oops. Torch on. Line number 7. This is our ignition point. It's going to be a G01. Put our point of origin in, which is X0, Y0, and our speed, which is 45. Alright, our first point of movement is going to be a linear command, torch on. X is going to stay the same. Y is going to move down to 9. Okay, our next line will be our next movement. Okay, we're on line 9. It's going to be X9, Y9. Okay. So at this point, we would have cut an L shape. Okay, line number 10. We'll move the torch to our next point, G01. It's going to be X9. And we're going to move Y back up to 0. Okay, line number 11. Take it home, linear movement, torch on. X is going to go back to 0. Y will stay at 0. So you can kind of imagine it. If you look at the coordinates, we start at 0, come straight down to 9, go across to 9. Now we're at 9, 9. All right, now we're going to go back up to 0 and then back across to 0. So you can sort of visually imagine that we are traveling the path in the square, just going down to the right, back up to the left. Okay, line number 12. All of our cuts have been made, so we need to tell the torch to turn off. Okay, line 14. Let's raise up our torch. That's going to be linear movement, torch off, G00. And that will be Z. I like to raise it a ½ inch, so that'll be Z negative 0.5. When we're inputting G codes in our software, the software is set up for 6 decimal places. Do we have to put it in? No, but I do it just so everything's consistent. Okay, our last line is going to be linear movement torch off to return to the home position, which is also our start position. So it'll be G00X0, Y0. All right, we have our 14 lines of code. Let's save this. We will call this student assignment. And we'll put yesterday's date in, 04/27/2020. Come over to save. All right, let's close and see what we got. We didn't get any error messages, so it accepted our code. And you can't really see our first line because it's on top of the axis, but the red lines you can see, so this would actually execute. We won't get anything from CAD or CAM because we didn't generate this from a drawing. It was a raw code, but this definitely would have worked. Were we in the shop, we could position our material, set our zeros, turn the torch on, hit play, and we'd have a perfect cut. Good job, everybody.